What's going on, guys? Welcome to NFTLA in the CubeX booth. This is beautiful, this backdrop. We got all the graphics. We're gonna be here all week long trying to bring on new holders to CubeX, showing off the project, what we're doing. Mo, get a zoom in on this. It looks so good.
The quality is insane.
We got the partners in here, Shiba, Goonies, the Cubies, also got them down here, the dance party. And of course, everybody's waiting for first ever Metaverse Grand Prix, which is gonna be amazing. Coming sort of soon this year, of course, 2023, the roadmap. It's gonna be executed and we're gonna be here all week long. Please come join us. Oh, by the way, look where we're at. That's the main stage.
The location is amazing,
And
it's
look
perfect.
At this. And then the entrance over there. Best spot in the house. Let's go. This one right here, this shows that we're doing a treasure hunt inside of our metaverse. So when we do this, there will be VR compatibility. So you'll be able to put your VR on, you'll be able to walk around the metaverse and dig and try to find treasure.
Nice.
There's going to be hidden Ethereum, NFTs, physical products, a bunch of awesome stuff. So that's going to come probably like into summer, I'd say. Down there, that's a dance party we're going to be hosting. It's going to be pretty much one of the first ever interactive metaverse music parties. So we're working with actually Stevie Williams, which you already know Stevie Williams is.
Okay.
He's connected with rappers, you know. We're going to try to use him to help us get a rapper to perform live in our metaverse.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be insane. Over here, this one actually kind of signifies what we're doing this week, right? I told you about the CubeX gaming tournament. This is the CubeX land. So these are all images from our roadmap.
Nice.
Yeah, so this right here signifies the CubeX tournament where we're gonna have the Fortnite players come and play. And this one also does. So this is BFC. We own a gaming company called BFC. We've hosted close to $1 million worth of gaming tournaments in one of our companies. So we come from the gaming space before we created CubeX. So that's why we've been able to build all this stuff, and it makes sense. We have a lot of experience, right? Down here, this signifies Cube World, which is the metaverse. Everybody coming together, being able to walk around, talk to each other, hang out and stuff, right?
And this is like a racing game.
Yeah, this one's my favorite. So we're hosting the first ever Metaverse Grand Prix. So it's going to be a full-on racing event. All the projects. So we didn't even tell you this. So the Cubeverse, it's the first ever multi-project operated metaverse. So it's not just us who own the Cubeverse. We bring on other partnered projects. This right here, you may have heard of these projects. Goonies. You ever heard of Goonies?
Yeah, I think I've heard of them. Yeah.
So Goonies, and this is Shiba Social Club.
Oh, okay.
So they both have partnered with us to build in our metaverse. So they're gonna have full-on cities where their holders can log in as well with their token-gated NFTs, right? So for example, obviously you hold a mutant, right? We could go and work with Yuga and say, hey, you know, anybody from your project can log in with a mutant NFT and they could walk around, they could have their apartments, they could do their quests, right? So we're trying to build
mutant character,
with
right?
the mutant character,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So our game developers will create the models and everything for you guys to be able to log in, where you'll be able to purchase extra trays and things from the collection. So it's a full-on multi-project owned metaverse that we're really creating like as a proof of concept, right? Like if you want to build a AAA metaverse game, that costs tens, 20s of millions of dollars, right? So that's why we are building on Unity, right? So we're trying to create a proof of concept, bring together a bunch of projects and show, you know, the NFT, the Web3 world and VCs and investors that, hey, we can build something that has thousands of players, give us 10, 20 million dollars, and now we can really build it at such a high level and try to hit the mainstream, right? Because we do own, I mean, you saw how many followers I have on Twitter. Most of these are actually gaming followers from our gaming company we own. So we own an esports gaming organization, right? These are our players on CubeX. So this guy right here has probably 2 million followers on his YouTube channel.
Oh, Weifel?
Yeah, Weifel. 163,000. I think it's his TikTok that has more followers.
Yeah, TikTok's in the millions.
In the millions, yeah. So we actually have a gaming house where our creators live and create gaming content and stuff like that. I'll show you that. So this is our gaming house where our creators live and create videos together, you know, content, things like that. So this is them in the backyard messing around. Yeah, just cringy gaming content, right?
But once the gaming space is ready to bridge with the NFT space, we'll be ready because we've built a foundation.
Oh, yeah, right,
Yeah, see,
Right.
we have 675,000 followers on this account alone. Between our creators under the brand, we have over 30 million followers combined in gaming, right? And they reach well over 100 million views a month. So like you just said, right, we have the metaverse, we have the gaming following. Once Web3 is accepted by gamers, which it's not right now,
You'll
right?
be at the forefront.
It's not at all.
Yeah.
We're ready, right? We're ready. So when a VC does want to come in and maybe invest in gaming in a metaverse, they'll see, oh wow, CubeX has the following, they have the game, they have the community in Web3. They just need the money, right? We just need the money to put it all together at a high level. So yeah, that's our goal, man. That's what we're building here. There's so much more you can learn about CubeX on our Discord. I would love to get you in there if you want to join. I'll send you an invite. And yeah, man, we hope to see you in the CubeX community. Is we would take that model, right? And then we would, for example, take this shirt and then put it in there that your holders can then, up to you, either purchase them or just be able to collect them. And you can color change them, right? So you see the white right here. You can make that red, blue, black, white, whatever. And then you could change the shirt to be like blue, white,
and
purple.
Is the shirt going on a model of our character?
Yes,
or
exactly.
a model of your character?
Your character,
A model
right?
of our character.
So your NFTs, your holders would be able to log in through token gated technology into our metaverse, right? And they would spawn with a standard model of yours, and then they'd be able to go to the customization tab, and they'd be able to put on, for example, this shirt.
So they may not be able to come in with their exact
Exactly.
NFT character.
They wouldn't be.
But they could come in
With
a
assets
Praise Pal
from
style.
your exactly,
Praise
and
Pal
try to
style.
recreate theirs from what is available in the game at the moment, right? Which could be this shirt.
I kind of like that. That still works for me because I mean there is a vision. Oh, this is your phone. There is a vision of. I'm looking at my character, so I thought it was.
Yeah, no, I get you.
There's a vision of like everyone being able to take their assets and go everywhere, right? But that's super hard.
Yeah.
Right? People are starting to put the
Bro, we're
rails.
years from that. We're
It's
years
a lot.
from that.
It's a lot before we're Ready Player One and we can just
Exactly.
drop
That's
in.
why what we're building is a proof of concept, right?
Yeah.
We're using funds from our mint, right? We don't have $100 million like Yuga or whoever to come in and build Ready Player One metaverse. But we do have money that we can create with our team, our game developers, and build this amazing metaverse on Unity that maybe isn't the most beautiful looking or the greatest thing, but we can put utility in it, we can put rewards in it, and we could have our holders, for example, this right here, that's a treasure hunt. These are images from our roadmap, right? This signifies a treasure hunt we're gonna host inside of our metaverse, where holders from all of the projects, right? I don't know if you've ever heard of Goonies or Shiba Social Club. They're partners of our metaverse, so it's a multi-project operated metaverse.
Yeah.
So Praise Pals could join in too. All the holders of those projects will be able to go around the cities of our metaverse and search for Ethereum, NFTs, physical products, just things that you could win, right, in the official treasure hunt. This one right here, this is the first ever Metaverse Grand Prix. So we're hosting a racing competition between all of the projects in our metaverse. So for example,
like the Praise Pals could
drive around,
driving.
race, and then let's say the top 20 racers of a tournament from all your holders are going to go into the official main event against the other top 20 racers of all the other projects, and then they're going to race for like 30 grand or whatever it is for NFTs, prizes, things like that. So this is on our roadmap. These are things we're going to execute in 2023. And every single one of these signifies a different thing. Right here, this is the Cube Land, which we're doing this week on Thursday. I think he was mentioning it to you. We're hosting a gaming event, a tournament from a warehouse right down the street. It's got 500 capacity. We're going to have a stage, a big LED screen, literally a professional gaming tournament. Are you know anything about esports or no?
A little bit, but I'm not like I don't compete or anything like that. But no, esports is bomb. I used to tell you guys. But
Perfect, yeah.
I was gonna say I like this because I think it's a step. It's like a bridge that we can use because for me, right, thinking about it from my perspective, is like I have this great IP. I want to show value. I want to put my brand out there.
Bring it to life, right?
Show value to my
that,
users. And the thing is like everyone's trying to go to that Ready Player One, and it's too hard to do that right now, to bring your own character in. But what I could do here is I could say, look, you can play in the CubeX world. They have Praise Pal integrated characters. So it's not your character, but they've got like it's like you got Luigi, you got Mario, you got the princess, right? Like these are like the Praise Pal characters in CubeX, and you can like use them. So I think
you don't even need to say CubeX. It's your city, right?
Literally,
it's your city.
The Praise City. You'll have your own customized buildings that cater to
your theme, your authenticity, right?
Your NFTs, right? They can collect items from your IP, from your brand. They can own apartments inside of the metaverse that look like your brand, that they can fully customize and decorate with things from
furniture
your IP.
and stuff.
Really cool. Like those speakers and stuff, we could put that inside of the game, and they can put those in their house, right?
I mean, I had a whole virtual world. My first company was a game company. And stuff.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So I had a virtual world. People buying couches and chairs and stuff, and rooms and all this.
Exactly.
Back in like 2010. But we shut the game down because we had other more profitable games at the time, right? It was like social games were coming out, match 3 puzzle games. All that. So we started doing that. We sunset our game that look kind of like that. That's like my reboot of it.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
And so I know exactly what you're talking about with like being able to have your assets and like build your plays.
Do
and
something with them, you know? That's the problem with most NFT projects, in my opinion.
I had death threats when I shut down.
Oh
the
my
game.
god.
Oh, what?
Oh my god.
Because they couldn't get their money out.
Oh.
Because people spent tens of thousands of dollars building up their stuff, and I mean that used to happen a lot in the gaming world. But now
Kinda
with
makes
blockchain,
sense,
we can start
Yeah.
trading assets.
Yeah,
for sure.
dope, man.
All right, well, this is cool. We should
Absolutely, we'll come by.
we should link up and maybe
Hell yeah,
try to
man.
get- when is your thing, tonight or tomorrow?
Thursday is the
Oh, it's
gaming
on
event.
Thursday.
Yeah, we'll have pamphlets here tomorrow that has the address and everything like that, so you can come snag one. And we'll have a metaverse video game that we're building that you can go in and you know, play with CubeX characters, drive around, do quests, collect items, and it's all integrated on the blockchain as well.
Cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. Are you a gamer?
I am a gamer, yes.
What games do you play?
I play Call of Duty, FIFA. You know,
Okay, cool.
those are usually- So I'm an advisor for Eternity and the licensing and the IP. So both inbound and exbound. That's my background. So
awesome.
You see a Halo there. So I know Halo, but we have to get that license somehow. And then I also have a company where we can monetize video games very quickly. So we can 3D print and color figurines and medals.
Oh, okay,
So if you have like if it's like characters customized, let's say, within like 2 clicks, it gets sent to the factory and on the doorstep within like a week. So we can actually monetize games very quickly in a traditional model.
Where's your manufacturers at?
America and India. So we have very high-end machinery that's used for like aerospace defense, and it's through like a family friend.
That's sick.
That's basically what's happened.
Yeah.
So we kind of hijacked that machine. But yeah, we worked with like World of Warcraft, Street Fighter, all those big brands. But we want to get into the Web3 space because you guys are going to launch games. You guys have a lot of avatar development, right? And you guys want to make money quickly and be able to have that user base. And so being able to like create physical merchandise immediately with no cost of design or anything.
I don't even know why it's so expensive. Doug, the Minecraft guy, he set it all up, so.
No, I mean, yeah, you don't even have to do all that.
We'll have to talk to him about lowering that cost.
Yeah, I'll confuse you. Or not confuse you. Embarrassed.
No, you're good, man. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, with Splat, we could definitely turn it on. Right now, the game's set up. It's Apian's base plan. That's still all programmed in there. I would need to take Nate and the devs off of building Cube first to go fix all that. So, you know, it's like, oh, do I take them off for 5 days to go work on that to try to put it up? Or do we keep pushing for the big updates we're about to launch? So that's kind of been like just priorities and stuff. You know, we don't want to waste manpower. We don't have like a 20-man game dev team. You know, we got like 5 or 6.
Not
all
yet,
hands
not
on
yet,
deck.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but for the $900 a month on the Minecraft server, like, I mean, we can cut that down completely. You know, just have a little mediocre system. You know, have your guys' internet connection at the Cube house.
When we get back home, we should talk about that more. Maybe you can help set that up.
I know, I mean, I used to
Yeah, we have the world.
I used to have my own server running for like good 3-4 years, you know, my son and I, you know, so he used to be a big time Minecraft player.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Minecraft.
that's dope, yeah.
So, you know, I used to host it for them and his friends, you know, so
Well, maybe you could help us kind of expand it and build on it.
Yeah.
Because we are signing our first Minecraft YouTuber. We've been talking to him for a while. He's got, how much does that shit guy have?
Probably 2-3 million.
Oh, really? 2-3 million? Oh, okay. Yeah, so we are working on signing our first one. So once we get them, we do want to utilize them to grow the server and have like a natural base in there that's not, you know, just from Web3. So that's kind of been the plan overall, but we could definitely set it up and maybe you guys can host like mini events or something.
Yeah, you know, something, you know, to get the community going, gaming, you know, this way we can hold them on over until, you know.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the vlog?
CiNcRoN, how you doing, man?
How you doing, man? CiNcRoN, day one, OG.
Day one.
Day one OG, man. Meeting at NFTLA. This is what we're doing. CubeX booth is right there as well, so, or it's actually a lounge, so hell yeah, let's go.
Our hybrid volume, and what this does is records optical with these cameras and inertial with the inertial suit from Noitum Studio Pro.
Okay.
So what this does is, because whenever you use the inertial suit, it drifts. So if you start out here, in 15 minutes you're going to be there. Because what happens is the whole system is running on magnetic from the Earth's crust.
Yeah.
So the core is moving faster than the crust, and thus the magnetic field is shifting all the time.
It's like science out here.
Yeah, so you have to understand that. And that's
crazy.
why when you have an inertial suit that has a magnetometer in it, that has a drift on it. And then also in the digital world, it doesn't understand this. It'll do this all the time. So to get the accuracy of the palm fold and touch and contact, you do the inertial setup, which is a hybrid. So you get like a puck with 4 markers on your hands, 2 on your feet, and 1 on your head. That way the optical system knows where you are in location.
Gotcha.
And doesn't let you drift and makes correct, accurate motion capture data.
So people are in here doing like combat and stuff, or
They can do whatever they want because there's no worries about getting occluded because the inertial suit is driving most of the stuff. The optical is just helping it lock it into place to make sure it runs correctly. So that's the smaller volume for 1 or 2 artists who are doing like a dance performance. This is for YouTubers and smaller clients of ours that just need a day's worth of mocap for a video game or for a pitch or something like that. Or even VTubers and YouTubers can come like shoot a whole day and get like 20 videos done out of it.
Wow.
That's cool. Wow.
So you can keep going, and once you shoot it one day, it'll take you a certain amount of time to process all the stuff, and once that's done, then you go out and post it. So you can shoot about 2 or 3 months worth of content at a time and then drop one every week.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that way you're not thinking.
Super easy for
Right.
YouTubers and stuff, huh?
Yeah, so this is built for the clientele that wants to come in for a day, just shoot some stuff, have some fun, go back and create more content with it. You can have dancers who can do all their TikTok dances in a day, and then we can create all of that for them. And then other advantage of this is that once that is done, you can always turn that into an AR piece. So now your AR app that we own, that they license and use and they pay for, actually allows them to do an AR of their asset. And so now they can drop themselves anywhere in the world and record themselves and post it.
That's
Wow.
really cool.
So that's the additional piece we can offer them.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
So back here is our XR volume.
Oh my God. This is the big stuff.
Yeah,
This is good boy stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
so that's our LED wall. It's 50 feet wide. It's got a 3.5 degree curve on it, so it gives you somewhere around 120 degrees.
Whoa.
And then it's 13.5 feet tall. We have motion capture cameras across the whole room. So we can track anything from people, objects, camera, all of that.
Crazy.
Digitally mocap tracking it. And we have what is called Red Spy, which is a tracking system that uses markers that are on the ceiling. This is this thing. So that's basically a Camaro 6K with the prime lens with the tracking system, Red Spy. And that is currently the most advanced tracking system in the industry. Everybody, all the big studios, all of them use that system. Then we have Mars for tracking. We have our optical system for tracking. So you could literally have a person perform here, become an avatar, drop in front of the screen or inside the screen and drive it in real time. And then you can do all kinds of interactive stuff. Or
So-
you can do an AR asset.
Do you need a suit in here?
No, yeah, you do need a suit. You need a markered suit anywhere. This is optical, so this requires the balls.
Gotcha.
So this is optical system. So if I say I put markers on you, your object.
Oh, so it's not like a suit. It's just.
No, it's just
okay.
no. Well, you wear a skin tight suit.
Okay, you do. Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Gotcha.
You do wear a skin tight. Anytime you're doing motion capture, the only time you're not wearing a suit is when you're doing like Move AI or something like
I
that.
think what he's trying to differentiate between our inertial systems and optical
Yes,
systems.
optical systems require the silver marker balls that you see all over. Inertial suits have small sensors, and I'll show you the suit also.
Okay, cool.
So he's building out his, he's doing marker sets. So you see all these here?
Yeah.
These are the markers that are going to be placed on him in that particular pattern.
Okay.
So what that does is record segmenting. So your body is built into bones and segments. So this is segment 1, this is segment 2, segment 3. How you track this is the elbow is your pivot point, and then this is your actual moving point, and then inside, above here, is a third point. So you have 1, 2, and 3 markers on it, which gives you triangulation. So any rotation you do is recorded, any action you do is recorded. So it gives you 6 degrees of freedom as well.
So you've been doing this for decades. What made you get into this? What was the passion behind
I
it?
was an anime geek. I wanted to do animation from the beginning, and I tried the cell animation, and this is how I lost all my hair. Because it's days and hours and years of someone's life to create a character and make it come to life. I just didn't have the patience. And I was a tech geek, and I'm like, how can I make this faster and better? And so I started researching, found MOCAP, and then I couldn't afford all this beautiful stuff. So I ended up buying 2 Extend suits and started there. And that was in 2008, I bought my first 2 Extend suits and started playing with them. And then we started building a small animation team on the side.
Yeah.
And then we started doing a lot of real-time animation, like The Simpsons on concert, and those sort of things were happening a lot more, and it was working really well. And then, then I got into a little more stuff, and then we got a little more funding, so we made a deal with the manufacturer to get all this equipment. And then they sort of sponsored me initially, and then I bought the system.
Wow.
Hello, It's me again, my fellow, and I'm calm and I'm mellow. But push me, you get jello. I want greatness only, making the same mistake as Tony. Never that I gotta make them know me. Walk in the room, I made it. Baby, trust me, you can't